Hello and welcome to Estadio Morumbi, home to one of the powerhouses of Brazilian football, Sao Paulo FC. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. And we're underway. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Going for goal! No, not quite.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled and now they've got to back it up.
Tries a through ball. The shot's on! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control and the weight was perfect. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
And it's Traore. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's there to cut it out. Shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Bilan pushes it out wide. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Pumps it forwards. Looks like a good ball through. Defence has got rid of that. Away from immediate danger. Traore. Traore. Traore plays it in. Chip through. Clears it out of harm's way. Plays it out to the wing. Traore. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that has put a stop to that. Can he put it away? And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Well read, he's sorted that out. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. He's got away with one there. Looks to slip it through. Traore crosses into the box. It's got in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, he really wanted that.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Right through the middle. And the defence can get it clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it back. Out wide to the right. Now the pass. Has a hit! Saved only by poor finishing.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Pumps it upfield. Passes it through. Tries a header! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Battles to win it back. And it's Traore. And there's the end of the first half.
Look, these things happen. The OG is unfortunate and always unwanted, but they have to focus on the positives, and the biggest of the lot is obviously the scoreline. They're ahead, and they're on target to win.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
I've managed to get it away. Knocks it towards the front. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's gone for it! It's come loose. He can get that clear. Has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Decent ball. Point blank header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Looks like a good ball through. Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Good. The referee's awarded a free kick. Traore. Bilan. Tries a long pass towards the front. And out to safety. It's a long forward pass.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to...
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gets it upfield. Forward it goes. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
They've scored! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Number 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Traore. Great leap! So close to drawing level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Turns and goes back. It's a loose ball. Now the cross. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. He's gone for it!
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure, but their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
That's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. It's a throw-in. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. There's the whistle. It's a loose ball. Gets good distance on it. Turns and goes back. Tries a through ball. Goes wide. Traore looking to get on the end of this. He's made sure that that won't get through. So what now? Now the pass. Bilan. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Dinks one in. Nice little chip. And it's Traore. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks like a good ball through. Clears it out of harm's way. Thrust towards the front line. Passes it through. And the finish! He's scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Looks to slip it through. No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well. Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goes for it! And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Into the box. Well, here is the rain we were told to expect. He's through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's gone for it. Back of the net. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Number 77.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Traore. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fires it in low. Knocks it away. Traore with a long pass. Has he picked him out? It'll be a throw-in. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Cuts it out. Passes it through. Going for goal! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
After 43 minutes.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's not going to get that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Traore has gone out. Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pumps it forwards. That's not going to make it. Traore. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Steered out wide. Traore. He's onside. Traore with a beautifully timed run. Ball's out on the left now. And the defence can get it clear.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Oh, he's broken through. Spoon forward. Bilan. Tries to dink it in. Looks like a good ball through. Can he find a finish now? Oh, taken with style. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Number 77.
It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gets it back. Tries a through ball. Turns and goes back. With a delicate ball. I've managed to get it away. Aimed forward. And he's on his way! Good idea, just poorly executed. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Great challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution taking place.
And that has put a stop to that. Brings it forward. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. Sticks it away! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Number 18.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. He's had a shot! No, it's wide.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. 5 minutes left on the clock. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries the route one option, and the through ball is intercepted. Plays a clever pass. Pumps it upfield. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when
Traore has got himself a free kick. And that was asking just too much of him. 4 extra minutes added on. Passes it through. He's put his foot right through that one. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Well weighted. Lovely feet. Can he score? In it goes! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. Goes long and forward. Looks to slip it through. Crosses it in low. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Now the pass. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
He's had a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Passes it through. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Spoon forward. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Looks like a good ball through. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
It's a goal kick. Tries a through ball. Passes it through. Danger averted for now. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. It's come loose. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Traore. Can he find a finish now? Hits it! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Deadlock broke. In it goes! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And that has added up. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tries to dink it in. And through to the goalkeeper. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Looks to slip it through. Traore beats the offside trap. Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Tries a through ball, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Looks like a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Great leap! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And that has put a stop to that. And the through ball is intercepted. Half-time getting close now. Traore. Well positioned to make that interception. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Plays a clever pass. Well read, he sorted that out. Pumps it forwards. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now the pass. And there's the end of the first half.
It is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets and begin when you
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Tries the route one option. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Passes it through. Looking to shoot! He has done it! The second half sparks straight into life. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his.
After 52 minutes is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Looks like a good ball through. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control and the weight was perfect.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
That's a more memorable moment, which was on the cards because they started this second half with good focus and energy levels, and now they've got incentive to chase another.
Tries a through ball. Good clearance and very necessary. And he's made certain that won't get through.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Substitution taking place.
Traore. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Away from immediate danger. That's not going to make it. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Clears it out of harm's way. Traore. And that's a throw-in.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, great ball!
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Bilan boots it upfield. And it's Traore. Good idea, just poorly executed. Looks to slip it through. And he's there to hoof it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now can he finish? Great ball to play him in, but there is the final whistle. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. And we're underway. Bilan. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Who's going to make this theirs? Looking to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Bilan. All the way back and they start again. Traore. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well.
Bilan. Tries a through ball. Back to the keeper and try something new. And out to safety. Bilan gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a go! He's scored! The breakthrough strike!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ball's out on the left now. Now the pass. Goes for the cross. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. He's gone for it! It's a loose ball. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They've played it short. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Looks to slip it through. Looking to force his way through. He'll have a dip! It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Heads it! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Looks like a good ball through. Cuts it out. Away from immediate danger. And that's a goal kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bilan boots it upfield. Passes it through. And he's onside! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Bilan. And he's on his way! Bilan. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals and 2 between them at half-time. Into the channel. It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, it's hit the post! Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Now here's the through ball. Gets into some space. Looking to shoot! It's there! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Plays it out to the wing. Now the pass. It's come loose.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Yeah, it's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Passes it through. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Traore. Has a look inside the box. Crosses into the box. Traore, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. Out to the left it goes. Oh, glorious footwork! Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Traore, conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bilan. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. Good. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Traore. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Traore. Nicely controlled. Traore cuts it back. Spoon forward. Gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Goes for it! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Pumps it upfield. Bilan. He's gone for it! Oh, didn't catch it right. Brings it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And that's it. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much.